Hi everyone, this is Dr. Melillo. This is a message specifically to all my friends in Bulgaria. I know this is a scary time. I know that you've been locked down on quarantine. I want to give you some real information about the relationship of the brain and viruses and things you can do while your children are home. I know this is a particularly challenging time. So with viruses like the coronavirus, we know that there isn't any medication, that antibiotics don't work, and there aren't any real antiviral medications. So the best thing you can do besides prevention and social distancing and all the things is to boost your own immune system. And in particular, to understand that your brain is the master regulator of your immune system. It controls your immune system, especially your adaptive immune system, which is the type of immune system that we need to fight off viruses in particular. So what we know is that the way it works is the two hemispheres work differently. The left hemisphere actually activates the immune system. If you've been following me on Instagram at Dr. Rob Melillo, I've been putting up scientific papers that over the last 30 years have proven that the brain regulates the immune system and the way that it does, and it's always been consistent. The left brain activates the immune system. It boosts it. It helps to fight off infections, viruses especially. The right hemisphere dampens and shuts off the immune response so we don't have an overactive immune system and we get things like autoimmune disorders, or once we've killed the virus that the immune system stops its attack. So what we know is that having a balanced brain gives you a balanced response, and we want a balanced response. We want the immune system to turn on and turn off when it's supposed to. But if you, during this time, particularly want to really boost your immune system, you do things to boost the left brain and to stimulate your children's left brain. So how do you do that? Well, the color red is something that stimulates the left brain. Yellow and orange also to a certain degree, but especially red or pink. We want to use music that is kind of happy and upbeat and that has positive words and that goes in the right ear particularly. We want to use stimulation to the right side of their body. We want to do things that make them laugh, right? So laughing and joy is a left brain type of thing. So, funny movies or playing funny games are things that can be really good. Playing games with them, word games, like Scrabble or memory games, doing number games. These are all things that are very left brain that can be fun. Playing games like chess or checkers or doing puzzles. These are games that can be a lot of fun for kids and are very left brain stimulating. Reading is really great. Reading a book, especially an adventure type of book that's fun, these are positive things as well. You want to keep your children active. You want to keep your body healthy and active. Movement, activity, exercise. Do not, even though I know we're quarantining, don't let them just sit in front of a TV or computer all day. That's one of the worst things you can do. That will increase our stress response and our fight or flight system. And that will increase their agitation and their anger and emotionality, and will also lower their immune system and make them more at risk. Be particularly careful with kids that do have left brain weaknesses. They really need to boost their left brain. Be careful with kids that have right brain deficits, because if you overstimulate their left brain, they may get more out of balance. So be aware. The good news is kids with right brain deficits like autism and ADHD, they have very strong immune systems. So the likelihood of them getting an infection is not very high. But what you will see is they will get very agitated when they're home, especially if they're doing too much left brain type activity. So with those kids, you want to keep them moving. There's a game we call Dancin Freeze, where we get them to move around to music and then freeze and hold their body, inhibiting themselves, stopping themselves. Simon Says, or guessing games, or games that are really good for the right brain. Again, mazes, things of that nature. Playing games where they have to kind of guess what someone's thinking or feeling. These are fun things as well. Reading books as well can be also good for them, especially when we talk about what's going on. But doing creative things with them, painting, drawing, doing things with clay, doing hands-on things while they're at home, getting them to use their body, get them to use their big muscles, doing exercises is something that's really good for them. Things like yoga, jumping jacks, jump on a trampoline. Those are all great things to do. Eating and diet is also very important. The good news is that most of the fast food restaurants are closed, so we can keep kids away from junk food and from fast food like McDonald's, and make sure they're eating fresh food at home, and that's good. As far as vitamins, they're very important for the immune system. Vitamin D is the single most important thing you can do. You should all be taking high doses of vitamin D, high doses being 5,000 IUs or more. And even some studies are talking about 20,000 to 50,000 a day if you're feeling sick for up to a maximum of 7 or 8 days, but no more than that. But I usually recommend up to 15 to 20,000 a day for adults, 5 to 10,000 for children. Omega-3 fish oils, same thing, same dosage, 5 to 10,000 for kids, and more for adults. Zinc is also very important. That's also something that can be very helpful. And, being able to take vitamin C is also a very important vitamin as well. And usually I recommend, again, 2 to 3,000 milligrams, or until, you feel your stomach getting a little upset or something over it, right? So you do it till tolerance. So these are some tips that we can have during this crisis on your brain. The brain is the most important thing. I'm sure everybody will be great. I hope you know that we are starting a center in Bulgaria that is actually open. Obviously, it's closed right now, but what you will know is that sometimes dealing with these issues at home is difficult. So being able to have a center where you can bring kids practicing and using the Melillo method, which is my method that, we've used very successfully in April. We hope that will be open. It will be open, and it's in Sofia. So if you want, there is a website, Melillo Method, you can go to and find more information, okay? Good luck during this time. If you have any questions, you can contact my assistant or go to my website, drrobertmelillo.com, and I'll do the best to try to answer them. I am going to be doing a parent call, group call. If you're one of my patients, you know that we do parent calls where we're part of a group. And if you want to be a part of that, again, it's free of charge, where we'll be talking about other strategies and asking questions, okay? All right, good luck. I'll see you soon, hopefully.